looking pretty good. He's not looking where he's going, that's for sure. But mechanically it looks okay. I don't know what he's looking at. He's not looking where he's going. Oh no, stop! Oh no, there you go. To how much wine you can bring back per person, and there was 2 of us in the car. And I you know, I just loaded in the baby car, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to count it because I think we probably are over the limit. But if I don't know we're over the limit, I think we'll be okay. Like, I'll be able to blag it. But if I know we're over the limit, then I'll be like, no, we're not over the limit, officer. No, no, no. Hey, we got a new follower. Spectrum 13.
Yay.
Thank you for following me.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Hey, we're nearly at 210. That was quick.
That's cool.
So I've just been building off to who's not trying to sort out speech. Someone else do it. You can do it next year or whenever you know. Hopefully the offer will still be there. I'm sure they'll be very privileged to have you on. Maya says, after I came out to my family, I went on Facebook and basically told everybody, and if anybody doesn't like it, they can unfriend me. Good. And so, even though I am, you know, probably dirtier, like objectively just dirtier, like covered in muck and filth and germs and slime. Yeah, I know. But you know, as long as he gave him his little stool, you know, as long as you always film from like his, like, you know, from this high up, you know, and then, you know, put him on a little stool so that he stands like, so it looks like he's taller than other people, then he's happy. He's a happy little chappy then, Tom Cruise. Dan DeLee says, it's only a problem if someone comes. Look, honestly, Torch has never been a reliable method of getting a good Twitch stream. But we should do it anyway. Well, no, I did a bat pod. I haven't actually done a bat pod with those wheels that I've used for my Tumblr. But you know what? I really liked it. I actually quite liked it. I think that would be a good scale to work.
Hey, look! A Dungeons and Dragons ride! Wow, neat!
Give me a break.
I don't like this!
Whoa! What's happening?
Whoa!
Where are we? Look out!
Fear not, Ranger. Barbarian, magician, thief, cavalier, and acrobat.
Who was that?
That was Venger, the force of evil. I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Meja. Hold on. Dog's barking. Oh, God. Frida, be quiet. I have to go see what's happening. Someone at the door. Bye. such a professional. That was such a professional intro. But there was someone collecting at the door. So, and there's no one else in apart from me. So never mind. I thought it was really professional. But, spoiled. I just told him to fuck off. No, I'm not going to give you any money. You just spoiled my bloody stream. And I slapped him. Like backhand. It was a backhand slap, you know. Probably didn't hurt much. Hello everyone, it's me, Meja. I hope you are all very well. It's a midweek. Well, no, it's not even midweek. It's Tuesday. It's the Tuesday stream. The Tuesday stream. You know, the Tuesday stream? That one? Remember, the Tuesday. That's a thing. It's a Tuesday stream. It's my standard Tuesday stream that's not actually scheduled. Did you like that Dungeons and Dragons clip? It's cool, isn't it? Welcome to DREAMZzzz. We are going to be building... Today we're going to be finishing off the cat monster. This is Zoe and Zian, the Catowl. And we're going to finish this off. Just got one bag to go. We're going to take a look at the new Dungeons and Dragons Lego that Lego have just announced, which maybe is going to be float some of your boats. I don't know yet. I mean, I've looked at it, but I don't know. Maybe we'll discuss it. We'll discuss it. Maybe we'll vote on it, and you know, then it's official. Then it's decided if it's good or not. If it passes the Transbricks, you know, good or not test, which I rely on you to help me figure out. Hello to everyone in my chat. Aurelia's here. Slofter's here. Hello. I know, another unscheduled stream. I've been doing a little bit more than normal recently, and the reason is because I just kind of feel like I don't know how many more. Like there's going to be a bit of a gap maybe in between now and when I'm in Oslo streaming again, and I just want to kind of make the most of it. I enjoy streaming, and I hope there's not a huge gap, but I don't know. And I'm here, and I was here. Yeah, Frida does let me know when there's people knocking at the door. Oh my god, does she let me know. The United States Postal Service is issuing Dungeons and Dragons stamps to commemorate 50 years. Is that what it is then? It's 50 years, is it, of Dungeons and Dragons? Amazing. I don't really know a huge amount about... The only thing I really know about Dungeons and Dragons, I gotta be honest with you, is the cartoon. That's lit. Oh, and the film. Right, the film. Because the film was really good. I don't know. How many people watched the film with Chris Pine? It's fairly recent. It had no right to be any good, honestly. But it was a riot. It was so much fun. I enjoyed every minute, honestly. It was really, really fun. And I was not expecting that. I was expecting it to be a standard kind of, this is rubbish kind of thing. But it was awesome. It was like basically 100% entertainment, wasn't it? And sometimes that's all you want from a film. Just to be thoroughly entertained. Yeah, I'll take that, thanks. Hello to Laura. Laura's here with my bouncy unicorns. How you doing? Yeah, I know. Hi, bye. That was a bit unfortunate timing, but never mind. 1,000 stars. Holy bacon sauce. It's Wednesday already. Yes, it's Wednesday. No, it's actually Tuesday. Did you charge for the slap? Oh, I should have done, shouldn't I? No, you got that one for free. Oh, I should always remember. When you're good at something, never do it for free. So I'm dual watching here as I didn't know you were on, and I want to watch a friend too. That's fine. You dual watch. It's like dual wielding, but dual watching. It's a very similar thing. Takes skill. Ooh, big horsey going past in the rider. It's right next to the house as well, actually. Well, not the house, but the grounds. Next to the grounds. They're not on their side of the road. They should be on the other side, but no, is it? There shouldn't really be, says Aurelia. I hope like Wednesday and Thursday next week are probably entirely done. Like, yeah, I hope there won't be much of a break. I hope so, but we'll see. We'll see. there will be a break. Like I'm not, so this time next week, Wednesday and Thursday. Like, so basically I'm not going to be streaming at all next week, okay? But maybe by Sunday. I hope so. So a week on Sunday. Anyway, yeah, it was awesome, wasn't it? Hey, well, good. Chris Pine film. I mean, Chris Pine's a great actor. I actually really like him. He's very affable. He's a very affable chappy. And I wouldn't, out of all the Chris's, the Hollywood Chris's, there's a fair few. He's one of the ones that I would with Chris Pine, no question. The recent film was entertaining, the new film was great. The first D&D film with Jeremy Irons, that was no good, was it? I don't know, what was that? I don't know if that was any good, probably not. Haven't seen the previous ones, left to say, but that one apparently is not good. But it was worth watching Irons chew the scenery. Jeremy Irons is a very established actor. Jeremy Irons knew what kind of trash fire he was in for that film, and he just embraced the cringe. I legit think that's the only thing that prevented it from being an absolute travesty, says Aurelia. Wait, there's 3? How many Dungeons and Dragons films are there? 3? I didn't know there was. I only thought there was 1. I like the Chris Pine one. I didn't know they'd tried it so many times. Star says I might hit the 40 stream this week. Wow, 40 streams. That's amazing. Good on you. Not to be sniffed at. This is bag 3. As has previously been mentioned, it's paper. A paper bag for Lego. This is a travesty. Like, where's all the shiny wrappers gone? Environment. That's what I say. Like, environment, you've had your day. Now it's our turn. I'm gonna fuck you up. Thank you for the laughs. Oh, it's so depressing, isn't it? It's so depressing. I imagine that they'll make another one because the Dungeons and Dragons filmed the recent one because it was so good, and I would certainly hope it did well right at the box office. Which, you know, hopefully means there's going to be another, like a sequel to that one. And I would watch more Chris Pine, and I would absolutely watch more Chris Pine. I really wish they'd make more Star Treks. I mean, I guess they're just not going to anymore, are they? But I enjoy watching Star Trek, Captain Kirk, Chris Pine. Kirk Pine? Not sure how to say it. But I enjoyed him. I enjoyed his take. Like, you know, you could see he was kind of kirking. He was kirking, right? But also, he was also pining. And I liked the combination. I thought the combination was good. Right, ooh, look what I found. So I'm opening my bags. You've got to be careful with these paper bags to make sure you got them all out. I have. Because you can't see. Unless it's Superman. Because then Superman, he could use his eyes to see through the paper. Which would be it would be a pretty inconvenient thing to be able to do right now. This is what I needed. Look at that bad boy. Oh, look at that Lego piece. Oh my goodness me. It's fancy, isn't it? It's real fancy. It's got all sorts of fancy bits coming in and out of it. And whoa. This is a piece that I wanted and needed for my spinner. So once I've built this, I'm going to completely dismantle it again. And then I'm going to put these on my spinner because I want to see them. I want to see what they look like. I've seen them in the digital model. They look pretty good. But will they work on the physical? This is the question. Sometimes they won't, you know. I'll put it on and be like, oh, this doesn't actually go at all. This doesn't physically work. Bollocks. So, you know, you gotta try it physically. Gotta get physical. Riley says, yeah, now for 4 D&D films and at least 1 show, not counting Stranger Things, which is very D&D adjacent. I wouldn't count Stranger Things. Do you think Stranger Things is D&D? And not just because the kids play it. You're so down with the kids already. I wish I was down with the kids, but I'm not. I'm just a boring old fogey, really. What the hell is that? Look at that. That's a Lego piece, apparently. Apparently that's a Lego piece. Not seen one of those before. 1,000. Love when actors steal the scene in bad films. The best is Raul Juliet in Street Fighter. He was so OTT and wonderful. Made up for the trash fire the film actually was. I don't know if it would make up for the film, honestly. There's certain, you can only do so much. It really says, I'm not certain if there aren't more than 1 D&D animated show. Or even more than the kids one. This is actually, I think it's the first, is it the first episode? This is like the whole first episode. It's the whole first episode, this one. I found it on YouTube for free. Oh, the whole first episode of Dungeons and Dragons, the cartoon. Wowee. Hold on, come on, let's scroll a bit. Let's scroll. There we go. Look, it's all happening. This is the most replayed area, this bit. What happens here? Speak of a dragon. Wow, it's pretty scary. That's the best bit. If they do, they must absolutely show more Jonathan too. yeah, Jonathan. I loved it all. I thought it was awesome. I enjoyed the bit where Chris Pine was, like, it wasn't really him, it was a pretend Chris Pine. And he was like all kind of, I can't remember what he did. He was all kind of just, that was awesome. Was that Jonathan pretending to be Chris Pine? He messed it right up. Paper bags need too much processing. They should just start putting the Lego into bamboo tubes and seal the ends with cork. That's a joke. But also, that would be super cool. That would be so good, wouldn't it? Like, you're right, though. That's like, all you do is you chop it up a bit and, like, seal it a bit. I don't know what you do. You don't need to use so many chemicals, maybe. Anyway, what I saw the other day on maybe a TikTok or something was I saw a Lego dispenser. Like a, how you like a snack dispenser? I saw someone buying Lego from a Lego dispenser. You put your money in, you choose which one you want, and then it kind of comes out of the thing. And I was like, wow, I want that. I need that in my bedroom. That's what I need in my bed. I need to get a Lego dispenser for my bedroom, and then it'll be part of the stream. And how good would that be? Well, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? That would be so much fun. I love when good actors know they're in shite films, Aurelia says, and embrace that and proceed to ham it up to the max and somehow manage to make something not good, but special of it. Wow, God. You had the D&D cartoon from the 80s, the one we just watched, not here, up here. And I believe there was an anime-style tune based off of the Dragonlance saga. Ooh, Trestle Hunters! Just did! 50 bits! Yes! Thank you. Lego it is. Maybe I should add, like, this looks great, actually. Should I try and add this? How do I add it? What do I need? What do I need to add this? Yeah, I know what I need. Oh, I get one. Oh, you get in 2 bits for the price of 1 here, but no, man. Because I really want to add it. I think this would be super nice. Just the one. And on the other side, There we go. That's pretty cool, huh? It actually does. It's quite a nice earring, that. Very fancy and nice. 2000 says to radio, definitely. I like with Street Fighter. You want them to win, even though they are the bad ones. Stars. Oh my god, I remember that cartoon. Childhood memory unlocked. It's really good, isn't it? We just watched. Like, I started the stream with the with this intro, and it's like, if you haven't seen it for a while, it is very nostalgic. I find it nostalgic still. Sloth Dude says, no, that was just an illusion. Jonathan was the Absolution Council member, the bird guy. That wasn't it. Okay, I can't remember now. It was great though, I really enjoyed the film. Lego stores need these types of dispensaries for their little bag sets. Yeah, not the blind bag minifigs. No, not those ones. I don't like those ones because I never get what I want, and I've kind of given up on them. You know, there's like feel guides where you can feel your way through the bag and you kind of know what you're gonna get. But I don't really feel much. I'm just a very unfeeling kind of person. Is the problem. Let's carry on with the Lego then. Let's build some Lego. Let's build some goddamn Lego. Make sure my building. I forgot to check my build scene, so it's not gonna work. I need to activate the thing. Elgato camera hub. That's what I need to activate. Is that gonna work? Yes, it is. Hopefully. And then I need to make sure that it works on the build scene. It doesn't. Why? Elgato virtual camera. That's the one. Yes, please. Elgato virtual camera. There you go. You just gotta click away and then click back again. As with most things, OBS related. You can't even feel them anymore. They are now in small boxes. Oh, that's so mean that Lego have done that. That's so mean. Like, that was the only chance of, like, the removing the. I mean, it wasn't exactly cheating, was it? It was just like, ugh. I don't like them even more now. I like them even less. Is the correct way of saying that, Meja. Okay, bag 3. Here we go. So this is the baddies. There's lots of little black demony baddies, and they look awesome. I gotta say, they look so fun. So folks are bringing in micro scales to try to find the figs they want based on hairstyle and accessory masses. The masses. So someone's recorded the masses of things, and if they get the right mass, they know they've got the. It's probably fairly sensitive, isn't it? Gosh. That's dedication. But as we all know, dedication's what you need if you want to be a Lego buyer, purchaser. Look at this. This is awesome. Hold on. I used the wrong head. There's 2 different heads. Don't want that one. I want this one. Yeah, this is the one I need. He looks very naughty, this guy. Whoa, and he's got a chain. Is it this chain? Yeah, it must be. So now you have weight guides in grams of the Lego bags. I see. That makes a funny kind of sense. I mean, no, it makes perfect sense. It's just they have made it harder, haven't they? Lego have made it harder, that's for sure. Like, a lot of people are just not gonna go that extra step. That's a pretty cool bad guy minifig. It's awesome. I'm just gonna I'll show you quickly now, but it's, look at that. With the eyes peeping out, and then the little eye at the top on the hat as well. That's awesome, isn't it? It's quite nightmarish. This is a dream set, and that is definitely a dream that I would not want to have. Having that kind of dream, you wake up in a cold sweat. I had a nice dream last night, but then I But then I woke up too early. Because my boob was leaking all over the shop. I actually dreamt that I pissed the bed. I dreamt that I wet the bed. I didn't. Not with my, not with wee. But I did from other things. Oh, it's pretty gross. It's going through a real leaky patch at the moment, my boob. Real leaky patch. And I hope it settles down. Otherwise I'm gonna be in big trouble. Cool. And then this gun's got an eye. Oh my god. A gun with an eye. Okay. It's a really good gun actually. It's like a harpoon gun. And it's got horns and an eye. Check it out. It's bright, it's brilliant. Really brilliant. There's an online store that I use that sells you the entire series at once. Ah, for the minifigs. That's clever. So how have they figured out? So if they open them all and then, so you don't get them boxed, you just get them and unboxed and whatever, and they've just, they just bought a load and then, and I'm assuming that, like, how much is it? So is it the cost of, yeah, no, that's the question. Like, what's the markup? What kind of markup you're expecting to pay there for the convenience? Because I assume there must be one, because they need to make a profit, and otherwise how are they getting them? I don't know. Oh, some nice illustrations. Now we're making another little bad guy, another little gremlin. I don't see the piece that I need. Oh, there it is. Okay, there you go. It has to be, right? I mean, you would expect so. And that's reasonable. It's reasonable to expect that. I just wonder what it is. Oh shit. They go on the floor. The sum is just, it's not terribly high. Well, that's good to know. Retrieve my Lego from the floor. There we are. So how's everyone's week going? I hope you've had a reasonable start to the week. I have. I've done okay, I think. Like work-wise. And, just generally. This is funny. This is so funny what I'm building here. And today I had my last, well, me and my wife, we had our last couples therapy session with our therapist, and she's been really good actually. Our therapist, we've really appreciated our time with her. Look at this little twat. I can stay at that. It's like an oversized head piece, which I've not seen before. I've not seen one of those pieces before. Absolutely ridiculous. Hello, storage. Nice to see you. He's got a massive head. Massive fuck off head, that guy. Oh, and he's got a chain as well. He's got a chain and a... What's he got? He's got a chain and a harpoon. Okay, fine. How's that work? Where's the harp? I'm not quite getting what I'm supposed to do yet. It doesn't make much sense. Oh, I see. You can click you can clip it underneath his arm. Okay, fine, yeah. So these are trying to harpoon Zian. Oh, poor Zian. Look at that. He's got like a little harpoon with the cable. And it's absolutely mental. I love it. Absolutely love it. Now, what's this? This is like a dog. I'm making a dog now. Stuff, dude. And at least one series came in a box by itself. They just sent that and it really had one of each. Clever. Joyous Blossom is here. Hello, Joyous Blossom, with your beautiful fish, your beautiful rainbow fish. It's a gay fish. It's a very gay fish. I love it. Aurelia says, sorry, I did post about it on the old Twitter. And, first response I got from a transphobe, not from any, I mean, there was a bunch of other responses, but the first nasty one was a transphobe accusing me of my wife not knowing that I was taking the picture. And then saying, disgusting, whatever. You can't, because she wasn't looking at the camera. I took a few where she was looking at the camera and she didn't like those, but she liked the one where she was looking away, so I was like, yeah, okay, cool, we'll use this one. Because I kind of feel like it's important to document it a little bit, you know, that it is the last one. And this little creature is holding us by its tail. He's holding the chain by its tail. How cool. Hold on, can I hold this with the camera? I can. There it is. And he's grabbed it by the tail. It hooks underneath the tail. Amazing. I love these guys. These are brilliant. They are brilliant, these little creatures. Just really fun. Oh my god, we're making more. What am I making now? I don't know. It's great. Yeah, Aurelia says, I love that you kept at it, even after knowing things wouldn't work out. Well, you know, we had a strong suspicion that they were not going to work out. We had a very strong suspicion, but we didn't know exactly. We didn't know the future, obviously. We didn't know how it was going to work out exactly. We just knew there was probably not really a future where we could stay together and just things would carry on as normal, and it's like that just couldn't happen. That couldn't happen. It was a bit of an old Kobayashi Maru situation. But I think ultimately, you know, what's happened is the least worst option. It feels like the least worst option. Where this was inevitable, but it's not. It's okay. I think it's okay. Like, would I have liked things to have worked out differently? Yes. But realistically, could that have happened? No. So. Oh, what is this? This is great. Sorry, I'm not really building for you at the moment, myself. Switch to the build camera. Making another little demon. This black thing. This one's got pink wings. How's your evening going, Joyous Blossom? You having a nice Tuesday? Okay, then this has got a really big eye. It's got a massive eye. And the great thing about these eyes and things, they're all printed. They're printed. Look. Printed eyes. Don't need to do stickers, thank good. Thank God. Hello, Tove. These are super cute. These little creatures that I'm making, super duper cute. I love them. Right, so this is a gun-toting demon with 2 guns. These are pretty good, these guns are pretty good. They were used as exhausts on a recent Speed Champions Ferrari, and it worked really well. But they are guns. They shoot, you know, studs or whatever. I don't know what they shoot. I don't tend to use them. They're for kids. Okay, gotta put that in. And this one, I forgot to do that. There we go. Now it'll actually shoot. Yeah, it shoots these little pink things. These little pink 1x1 circular tiles. I'll put one in. Okay, so that's this guy done. I don't know why, but I'm getting Doom vibes from this thing. Maybe because of the guns. Nice little collection of naughty black demons. Yeah, so we are obviously going to try and stay close friends as much as we can. And I got some fun responses. Yeah, I got some fun responses. And sometimes I just can't be bothered with them. And I don't just immediately block. If I can be bothered with them, I just kind of block. But if I can't be bothered with them, then I tend to not block, and I tend to just I just can't help myself. I engage, and then I block, and then I immediately block, right? Because I'm not interested in anything they've got to say. But first, I'm going to tell them what a twat they are, and then I'm going to block. Because I think it's important information that they're missing, you know. I think me telling them they're a twat will really change their life. It'll really turn it around for them. Maybe. It certainly needs saying. Maybe the problem is that they haven't been told that enough. So I'm doing my part. Joyous. Not too bad here. Rainy and dark, but days going smoothish. Just saw the Dungeons and Dungeons and Dragons Lego set and rumored minifig blind box release. Looks good, doesn't it? We're gonna take a look at that soon. I'm gonna finish off this pile of Lego that I got in front of me here, and then we'll take a look at that. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm just putting this thing on top of. Yeah, I was wondering about that. So this. It's not quite finished. This goes on top here. Oop, cool. A bit more finished. So we've gone back. We've had a little interlude, and now we're going back to the cat. Back to the cat. Is this from a set? It is. It is Tove. It is from a set. It's called Zoe and Zian the Catowl. It's a Lego Dreams set. And I bought it because I need some of these pieces. Like, I probably wouldn't have bought it otherwise. But that's not to say that I'm not enjoying building it. It's nice to have a bit of a change. It does feel like a bit of a change. And while the building techniques are mostly... Oh, the music surprised me then. That's what I was saying. The film techniques are mostly no surprises, but it's still good. The music's freaking me out. There's a guy in my ears going, "Ah!" I don't like it. Hello. I tried a pizza margarita earlier today. Half with garlic oil, half without. And honest, A, it was even better than I expected. And I expected it to be good. B, it was better without the garlic than with. Interesting. Joyce, Twitter often feels like an online block simulator these days. That's the whole game, isn't it, now, Twitter? It's like, how many people can you block? It should be like they should gamify it almost. Like, they should just roll with it, you know. How many people can you block today? This person has been blocked by other people 427 times. The fastest blocker did it in 3 seconds. Can you beat that time? You know? They should gamify it. Because that's what Twitter is now, isn't it? There's no denying it. I saw a ridiculous, I mean, they're all ridiculous, right? But I saw another ridiculous interview of Elon Musk. They were talking, you know, the interviewer was talking about Twitter. He was being polite and everything, but he said he has to probing question, as interviewers should do, you know. Do the world's richest guy, they should ask probing questions about Twitter and stuff. And he genuinely looked like he was going to burst into tears. Elon Musk. He looked so sad. It was a perfectly reasonable question. And, he didn't like it. Probably not used to that. Probably not used to, people asking questions that he doesn't really like. Right, Tove, I'm sorry to hear that things didn't work out. It's okay, Tove. They were never gonna work out. But they've not worked out in an okay way. You know, if that makes sense. Bricklets, hello! Stud shooters don't really work, they just annoy the stud at best, if they even notice. How you doing? They don't work for me. But they work for I don't think they even work for my kids, but my kids are girls, so they don't tend to get many Lego sets with stud shooters. I think they're just for boys, little boys. Sloth did a proper pizza meal margarita shouldn't have any anyway. Garlic. It does seem like it should be named Twatter more than Twitter sometimes, because there's so many twats on it. So you tested the difference, very scientific. Frey's on a 20 stream streak. Amazing, you just got 450 channel points because of that. Well done. Frey's here. Hello. 20 in a row. Still recovering from yesterday's blackout, so we'll be lurking for the most. That's cool. Aloha's here as well. Hello again. Pizza place is here. Do the oil thing, but overdo it. Uneatable. And leave you thirsty for 3 days. For garlic, there is pizza marinara, which is tomato sauce, olive oil, oregano, and garlic. And no cheese. I don't know if I'm into that. I want cheese on my pizza. I need a cheesy pizza. Usually the cheesier, the pleasier for me. The more pleased I am. I like cheese. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I really like cheese too. Cheese? No, pizza without cheese or tomato sauce is just a pass. Slofted. A real, traditional Italian pizza with no cheese. Such a thing exists. Darth Torlin's here. Hello, Darth Torlin. D&D set is revealed. Yes, I know. We're going to have a look at it in a minute. After finish this bit. Bricklet's whole box is drowned in garlic oil. Bleh. Cheese also is a problem here. Hardly any on it, but when you order with extra cheese, it's way too much. Oh no! So there's no cheesy sweet spot. They should sort that out. Which is that like a local place that you get your pizzas from? It's nice when you got somewhere local that's kind of convenient. You can just kind of stop off when you're coming home from work or whatever. It's unfortunate they mess up the cheese. My condolences on the cheese situation. Really? Oh, I watched DREAMZzzz. DREAMZzzz, huh? Oh, really? I've been watching Shogun. It's quite good, isn't it? Shogun. There's a top tip for anyone me on the radio at the moment of watching Shogun, and it's pretty good. Watching a guy get boiled alive in hot water. That's fun. I enjoyed that bit. You probably think I'm joking. No, it happened, and also I enjoyed it. Always a pleasure to be here. Thank you, Aloha. Always a pleasure to have you. So what's DREAMZzzz then? I don't know what that is. DREAMZzzz, I enjoyed it. It was a good fantasy flick for getting some girl and dragon. Also, it's got a Shorag Dashlu. Ooh, husky voice. It's perfect for dragon voice. She did the dragon voice, did she? Like, I can't even do a Agdashlu voice. I don't have the skills. Whoa, that's awesome. Shit, I feel like I'm getting wet. Motherfucker. And it's a bit sore as well. It's actually a bit sore. Like I woke up this morning and it had been draining a lot yesterday. I was like stood over the sink in the morning. You know, I just took the dressing off overnight, which was soaked through. It was gross. It made a right mess all over my night dress. And then in the morning I took it off the dressing and then it just started leaking. So I was stood over the sink and it was sort of just pouring out, which is not good. It was kind of bloop, 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 kind of constant, kind of big bloops, gloopy bloops, bloopy goops. Not sure what the technical term is, but I didn't like it. I really didn't. Okay, so I guess that's that. So I'm not going to put the sticker on this because I need it. I need that piece. So I'm not going to put the sticker on because it just means it comes off again straight away. Now we do the other side. These are wings. My goodness, it's a cat with wings. No, it's a Catowl with wings. That makes sense because owls do have wings. Bricklets, the melted cheese is also what attracts me to pizza, I think. Melted cheese is so good. So good. Also, you can get the cheese in the crusts as well sometimes. I don't know. Some places do that. I quite enjoyed that. But I don't think I've had one of those for a while. Maybe it's just a gimmick. Maybe it wasn't that good. But I do remember it. They made a big thing about it. Greatest Fox, hello. We have pizza without cheese around here. It's a Philadelphia metro. That's where you are. Philadelphia metropolitan area. I thought you were talking about Philadelphia cheese then. They call it tomato pie. No, they don't. That's a travesty. What do the Italians think about that? A tomato pie. Amazing. But you call it a pizza pie as well, don't you? Do you call it a pizza pie? Because I think that's kind of funny. Like, that's too many words. Just call it a pizza. You don't need to add the pie bit. And also, it's not a pie. Like, pizza's not a pie. Okay, this is a poll. This is a good poll. Is a pizza a pie? Like, 'cause I don't even know how that works. It just makes no sense to my brain, that. So I think we need to decide in the chat. So everyone vote. We're going to have a vote very soon. And the vote is going to determine the truth. We're going to get to the very truth, the very core and heart of the matter. Is a pizza a pie? There's the poll. There's the poll. Thank you, mods. Like, I think I've made my position on the matter clear. I'm going to vote. There you go. And just because it goes, listen though, just because it goes in the pie hole doesn't mean it's a pie. Because a lot of things go in this pie hole. Trust me. And they're not all pies. You can imagine it if you like. I don't care. That just reinforces my point. Anyway, it's just a bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun. Might as well vote. DQ's Love Dude says, I'm very much in a minority, but I can't stand her voice. Shurag-Lou's voice, you can't stand it. That's a shame. I think it's great. I think her voice is brilliant. I guess as a trans woman, especially when I was, pre-transition as well, her voice, it's really interesting because of the fact that, she's got a sexy voice. It's very feminine, right? And it's also deep and hoarse as fuck, And that gives trans women life, especially ones who've not voice trained or done anything. It's like, she's a shining example of how it's not just about the pitch, okay? It's not just about the pitch. It really isn't. It's also about getting some sexy horseness in there. Sexy horse. I can't even do it. So, the result is it goes in the pie hole. Sort of inconclusive, I would say. We go 2 saying yes, 2 saying no, and then 6 saying it goes in the pie hole, which is just funny. I think that's no. That is no, because it goes in the pie hole. I don't think that means yes. I think lots of things go in the pie hole. Therefore, no. That's how the poll will be interpreted. That's how it will be written in the official records. Thanks everyone who voted. That was funny. Stuff. No, I've read that one. Reddit says, but really I expected margarita to be good. I mean, it's real difficult to go wrong with bread, tomato sauce, cheese, and a bit of oregano.
Visa.
Someone wants to see my
Dress,
fit.
Amex, belt, MasterCard.
That's
it's
fine.
Vintage.
You are welcome to
and
see
I got
my
1%
fit.
cash back. Bag. Gucci.
Want to see my fit?
Every penny.
I'm going to show you my fit. It's a good fit, I think. It's a pretty good fit. I got my Uggs on, of course, but I wear my Uggs in the house as slippers. This is my fit. It's a beautiful, beautiful wrap dress. I very much like it. It's quite old, but I haven't worn it much, actually. And now I am wearing it. Muchly. It's pretty good. It's a good dress for these seasons. Like, I've got some kind of wool tights on, grey wool tights. Because it's still kind of chilly out there. It's like 10 degrees, so it's not warm. But this dress is short sleeved. So, but the combo works. The combo. That's short for combination. Aurelia adores her voice. Shurag-Lou's voice. I think it's awesome too. Bricklets, Domino's or New York Pizza does this to me here. Domino's. I went through a phase of eating too many Domino's pizza and now I don't like it anymore. I really did eat too many. And it's very greasy, it's quite heavy. And I think we got a Domino's one too many times. And we were looking at each other and thinking, you know what? I'm not really enjoying this time. It's like, I think I'm all dominoed up. So, don't think I've really had Domino's since then. I love this piece so much. I love it. Okay, and then we put this on the other side. Freaking nice. It's not quite finished because, oh my god, look at that. It's got all these things on. They look great. Slofted. The margarita is a good way to check whether a pizza place is good. Wildcard. Sometimes I like to make a pizza using garlic butter instead of tomato sauce and go lighter on the cheese. That's hashtag dirty confessions. That's so dirty. I love it. Have you got any more dirty confessions? If anyone has any more dirty confessions, hashtag dirty confessions in the chat. Welcome to share. Don't feel you have to. But maybe this is the time. Maybe this is your time to shine. It can be pizza related. It can be anything related, really. Like, it doesn't have to be pizza based. Right, hold on. Oh yeah, now I got one in my ear, haven't I? Oh, I was looking for the other one and it's in my ear ring. It's on my earring. So this one's going to have to come off now as a temporary piece. I'll leave this bit on. There's the 50 bits. I'm so stupid. I did that the other day as well. I put it on my earring and I couldn't find it and I was looking for ages and it's not here. And then I got one out of the drawer. And it was only when I took the earrings off at the end of the stream, after I'd switched everything off, I took them off and I was like, oh, that's where it was. Ooh. Stupid. No, Shogun is not kid friendly. People being boiled alive and stuff. That's awesome. Right, I'm way behind in chat. I just realised, so I'm going to try and catch up properly now, and then I'll make some more Lego. The cheesier, the pleasier is going to be stuck in my head for days now. Did you like that one? I just made it up. You can't tell, can you? You can't tell. That sounds like that should have existed before now, but I don't think it has. I think I've just made that up. It's the ones that are so obvious, that show the sign of true genius. What's this, Aurelia? What's the link? Oh, this is her voice, is it? Ooh. Maybe we should watch this. But first, I'm going to catch with you. Well, it says, I can imagine. For me, though, this was the first time I ever had a margarita pizza, and honest, it will not be the last. You don't have a touchdown. You don't have a baseline. So you need to find some other places with margaritas, and then, and then you'll become a true master of the margaritas. Or mistress of the margaritas. I don't know what you'll be. It took me until my 30s before I learned to eat pizza with cheese on. Before you learned. I mean, there's no real skill. You just kind of, fold it up, put it in your mouth. Nom nom. It's good. Fancy Italian pancake. No, it's definitely not a pancake. Like, pizzas aren't pancakes either. No. Pizzas are pizzas. I think there's like units of food, like atoms, and I think that you can't subdivide it. I think it's like a pizza. It's just its own thing. It's one of the elements, one of the food elements, and it's pizza, and that's it. And you can't say, oh yeah, it's like a potato. It's not. It's a pizza. Oh, it's like a cake. No, it's a pizza. So it's a loaf of bread? No, it's Greatest. My relatives are from New Jersey. They call it pizza pie. I don't know. No one who's cool does. I'll put it that way. No one who's cool calls it a pizza pie. But next we'll be voting on pineapples. Well, this is a controversial. I do touch on controversial subjects, obviously, but there's some subjects that are even too much for me to touch on. I honestly don't know why people get so wound up about that. I don't know if they're just pretending. I think they must be just pretending, surely. Because who cares? It's fine. Greatest. Usually pies have dough crusts on top of the bottom crust. That would be my definition of a pie as well. And we've talked about this before in stream quite recently. You get. I say a pie is entirely contained. So there's a filling, there's an inside of the pie, and then there's a house. It's got 4 walls and a roof and a floor, and it's a pie. It doesn't have to have 4 walls because it's usually circular, right? But whatever. The analogy sort of falls down there because you don't get many circular houses shaped like pies. I wouldn't mind living in a house that's shaped like a pie, actually. Storage. I heartily object to deep pan pizza. You object. Bill Swales has cheered 100 bits. Perfect way to join the stream, Bill. Hello. And let me just put some... I'm going to use this one, which is a tow bar. This one goes in the square. Goes here. Out. And then I'll use another one. Ooh, this one, which happens to be yellow as well. And that one can go, ooh, about there, I would say. Perfect. Thank you very much, Bill. Why do you object to deep pan pizza? It's not like something you can object to. You can object to injustice, systemic injustice, persecution of minorities. War. But pizza? Deep pan pizza? True, sausages go in my pie hole too. All sorts of things go in my pie hole. Is a Chicago style dish pizza a pie? I mean, if we start talking about things that go in the pie hole, we'll be here all afternoon. But pies don't go into the sausage hole. Well, you could try. I mean, you want to spice things up a bit, and who doesn't? Keep things exciting in the bedroom. you could kind of sexily sashay into the bedroom, and your partner's there. We got a new follow. Hi, my Divey. Thank you for the follow. You could sashay into your bedroom. Your partner's eagerly awaiting there in the bed, and you could pull out a pie, and you could ram it up your sausage hole. Just. And watch her look of amazement and excitement. That'll certainly it'll get some kind of reaction, I suspect. So yeah, no, I'm gonna have to disagree with that. Pies can go in the sausage hole. You just gotta use your imagination. I love her voice, says Aurelia. I would not be unhappy if mine ended up in that general area. It won't, but I would like it to. How do you know it won't? You don't know this, Aurelia. I think you need to start a cigarette habit, though. Honestly, I would recommend a cigarette habit. Maybe start on 20 a day, try and get it up to like 30, 40, after a few months. If you want to, if you really do want to sign. I think it means we're uncaring gluttons rather than gourmands who care about pizza sorting. Wildcard asked a good question. Do cream pies also go in the pie hole? Cream pies? Yes, they can. If it's an actual pie that's got cream on it. But if you're talking about something else, also yes. Sort of, yeah. No, they can. Yeah. Second hand. Thank you, Aurelia. And it was you who redeemed 1,000. Cool. As am I, thank you. Except when they overdo the tomato sauce and do the little bit of cheese like at the Domino's near me. Yeah, the Domino's near you. I don't know if it's a good one. I suspect it's kind of just a standard Domino's, that one. 1,000. Don't worry on the Uggs. I did racing the other day, barefoot, then straight into comfy slippers for the rest of the stream. They are Ugg style as well. I love Uggs. Thank you, 1,000. Domino's or Pizza Hut, neither have ever delivered a good experience for me. I like what you did there. Delivered a good experience. I generally don't use franchise pizza places. Much rather local mom and pop pizza places. That was quite nice. The one that we went to in Oslo, wasn't it? I mean, it was okay. It was okay, but it was a nice experience. I wonder what the closest pizza place will be to us in the new place. This is quite a posh area. It's like very suburban, so I don't know if there's going to be a close pizza place, but like there'll be somewhere, right? Yes, the cheese at Domino's is also fake cheese. It's not even real. It's not even real cheese. Also, all these places have to be halal nowadays for some reason, so you can't get real bacon or ham on your pizza. It's all turkey with ham flavour. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. Yeah, I can understand it, but that's a bit of a shame. Bacon. Can you not just ask for like real bacon? Do they definitely not have it? Oh God, oh no, Meja is prompting for dirty confessions now. What have I done? What have you done? Oh no. What? What? Haven't I just made this? Is this a different configuration or something? It is. It's a different configuration of the Catowl. Oh, I didn't know you could have different configurations. But you can. So I'm just scrolling through now and seeing that. Is there anything I can actually build now, or you just this? Can I build this? I think I can build this. Okay, good, good. There's still stuff to build. Great. I use garlic butter when I make chicken Alfredo. That's a dirty confession, apparently. No, I can't build this. There's no pieces to build this. Okay, looks like it was that or nothing, really. So, or not nothing, but it was. So it was that configuration with the wings, which I really like. I don't think we're going to be that. Or there's some other ones. What can you do? I don't know. This is fine, and then some stuff at the back. Right, you can make that kind of thing, which I'm not into. I don't really want to make that. I'm not bothered about it. Yeah, it's like a skirt or something. I don't know what it is. Boom, that kind of config. Great. So I'm kind of done. I think basically I'm done. Water. Where's my water? Water? It's back there. Water. Cool. Well, I'm really happy with this configuration of the Catowl, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And then we're going to look at some Dungeons and Dragons. But first, I really feel I should try and catch up with chat, because I don't know how, but I've really managed to get far behind on it. Here's the Catowl. It's awesome. I love those blue feather things, and I love the green things as well. I just like it all. It's great. Let's get that. That's a Catowl, apparently. Bandy Lee, oh hello Mother's Meja, are we talking about pizza? I don't know, we certainly have been. I don't know what you're talking about now in chat, but I'm going to catch up soon. We've been talking about all sorts of things. The beef pepperoni they have is really good though, not fat and crispy. But it's not pepperoni. Or beef. Bite of Mistress Margarita. Save me, Mistress Margarita. Mistress of Margaritas. Sounds like the head bartender server at a BDSM nightclub. Because you've got the margarita pizza, but you've also got the margarita drinkies, haven't you? And, you know, not to be confused, I suppose. I mean, pizza dough is made differently than other kinds of doughs. There you go then. That's the thing then. Then it's definitely its own thing. That means it's its own thing. Yes. Pizza is an element. It's a food element. Hello! Eep! I almost missed it. I'm glad you didn't. You're here now. Hello. Bricklets. They just mean the shape with pie, not that it's actually a pie. Yeah, okay, but I know what a pizza looks like as well. It's kind of mostly pretty much circular. Although it doesn't have to be. You can have pizzas in different sizes and shapes, and have pizzas with corners and edges. Pizza you can have circular. You can have it like just like a amorphous blob of pizza. Studio is here. We can begin. Yeah, we've been waiting for you, Ariel. So now we can begin. Actually, I sort of finished. Well, I finished the first part of my Lego building. And I've got some fantastic little demon guys. I love them so much. I want to show you them all my demons. Look at these guys. It's so funny. Like, he's badass. And then I got these little kind of more cute little things. Brilliant. Thousand says yes. Otherwise, it's not a pie. It's meat with a pastry wig on. Take the wig off. It's not a real pie. That reminds me of something. Okay, but pumpkin pie doesn't have a roof. Now, okay, but you know then, and that's it. So pies. So you call pies cakes? Oh no. So in England we call them tarts. I don't know what we call pumpkin pie. I know exactly what you mean, but it's sort of like a tart. I think I would say it's a tart because if it's crust but doesn't have a top, I think that's like a tart personally, and I would know about tarts. By definition, pumpkin pies rarely have an upper crust. Oh, and Lego goes in the square hole. Very well. Everything goes in the square hole according to the meme vid. That's quite a funny video, isn't it? That. Have we watched that recently? Have we watched the square hole? I don't think we've watched it. Maybe some people haven't seen it. Maybe some people have seen it and have forgotten it. Maybe some people have seen it, kind of remember it, but want to see it again anyway. And that would be me. I would be included in that set of people. Can we get a link to the square hole video? I think that'd be awesome to watch that right now. Funnily enough, oh no, hold on, Thousand says to Ariel, oh, that video totally related to the girl watching it. I don't know. The square hole, we should watch it, shall we? Funnily enough, I've just put a pie on for my tea, which I'm going to have with the remains and the mushy peas I made for my fish and chips last Friday. Oh my god, that sounds good. That's so, Bill, you're so English right now. You've been so English right now, and you're giving English, and I really wish I was there with you to eat that, honestly. Hey, Grumpy Coffee, howdy to you. How's your Tuesday night going? I hope it's going well. Or Tuesday, whatever. I mean, maybe that's an assumption. Maybe it's not even Tuesday for you, but it is for me. Right, tofu. Oh my god, pie in the sausage hole. Someone's going to write a fanfic. I sort of just did, didn't I? I just painted a picture for you all. Alright, and now I'm going to enjoy some tomato soup and cheese sandwich with my pie hole. Oh no, and yeah, no smoking for me, ever. Good choice, Aurelia. You passed the test. That was a little test I gave you then. You passed it. Well done. There'll be more. I mean, Meja, almost being tongue-tied there for 2 seconds. I'm impressed. Bricklets. Oh, is that a doggy? It is a doggy. Hello, Frida. Frida likes to put things in her pie hole. Yes, you do. Things that definitely shouldn't go. Things that definitely don't belong in pie holes. That's why you put them, isn't it, Frida? Yes, Frida. Yes. You're a good dog, aren't you? Such a good dog. She's a good dog. Yes, you are. Do you want to be with me? Do you want to sit with me for a bit? Yeah, you can. You can sit here if you like. Catowl, sausage hole could be interpreted in more ways. Oh, I think I was interpreting it in only one way, and it was the worst. It was the most rude interpretation you can think of. I tried weed for the first time on Friday, says Grace Fox. I think I stopped in to say as much if I didn't imagine that. Did you? Does anyone remember that? Because I don't really... Do I actually? You know, I've got a vague recollection. But I was high as fuck. No, I wasn't. Probably. I'm impressed that you remember, actually. I didn't know you're not supposed to smoke a whole joint your first time, so I was pretty over the moon. I don't think that... Like, that's not a hard and fast rule, is it? Like, I don't think that's a rule. I just don't think that's a thing. As long as you had a good time and didn't throw up, you're good, right? Bricklets. Just like a stud shooter. I need a stud shooter in my life. I need a stud shooter. Maybe a couple. Speaking of pizza, Detroit style pizza is very good. What's that then? I don't know what that is. I assume it's from Detroit. Jet's pizza is pretty good around here, but the major chains aren't very good. It's a pizza with cars on it. Is it like 4 pizzas? Is it 4 pizzas with like some kind of thing in the middle, and the thing rolls around on the pizzas like a car? They could be they could be not lazy. They could be and do both and just have a prepare for book and one for not book, but lazy. Lazy. Sloughed it. That's not a Catowl. That's a cat peacock. It's a cat peacock. Yeah. You tell him. Send a letter of complaint, Softwood. You can co-sign my name if you want. No, she's beautiful. What a pretty Catowl. Storage. So much of that Catowl is prime earring fodder. No, I know. These have been on my earrings. I think these green things are brilliant for earrings. Just perfect. So are the blue things, actually. That's a little hint, if you want to take it, anyone. It's not a lazy thing. It's not a lazy thing, but a principle thing. Principled pizza places. Wow. I'm not sure about that. It's probably a money thing, isn't it? That's usually how it works. I might have to get the Catowl, Softu says. Put it next to the Lego Movie 2 Ultra Catty Kitty. Idle. Okay, I'll get that set just for the demon guys. The demon guys are bloody awesome. But there are more. Like, there's more dreams. I guess, actually, we're looking at them right now, aren't we? So there's more dreams. Don't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling. So we got a green car thing. We got this awesome whale balloon thing. It's brilliant. I love that one, actually. It's awesome. We got a whole house tower thingamarangly dingy longer. We got the Catowl. We got a Lego Dreams, but it's a space crossover. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I would get that. Yeah, I would get that. And that's it. And you can watch the Dreams series, and maybe it would make more sense then. Online. Maybe we should watch a bit of Dreams. I don't know. Joyous Blossom, all in black and lots of chains. Sounds like a certain kind of nightclub. I don't know what you mean. Tove, oh, that's a good point about British pies versus tarts. Pies versus tarts. Fight. Yeah, no, that's how I interpretate my pies. Mara Boswell, she's a tart. I don't know who Mara Boswell is, and I don't know if that's her voice. It was a guess. Probably wrong. You'll have all kinds of roofer savoury pies? Roofer? Like, you don't roofie the pies. That's a terrible idea. You roofie drinks, you don't roofie pies. Yeah, I think in England that's how you do, you know. You don't have to cover your drink. But you also don't have to cover your pie, because the pie's got its own self-cover to prevent you from being roofied. It makes a lot of sense. Now we've sort of dug down into the pie. We sort of understand the, you know, like the goals of the pie. And it's to keep you safe. Pies are safe. Is this the square hole? Tell me it's the square hole. It's the square hole. We're gonna watch the square hole. We're gonna do it, guys. It's so fun. And it, you know, it's a classic. It's an absolute classic. How long is this video? Well, it says 1 year ago, but it's been around a lot longer than that.
Can you guess which spot that goes in?
The square.
That's right. It goes in the square hole.
Yes. Okay.
And how about this rectangle? That one
Also the square.
that goes in there too.
Yeah.
Up next, we've got this thin rectangle.
The thin
Can you guess
rectangle.
where that goes?
The thin rectangle.
That's right. It goes in the square hole. And up next,
I love
a
a face.
cylinder.
The circle.
I think that goes in
The circle.
the square hole. Now, we've also got this semicircle right here. Do you see a slot that would fit
The semicircle.
Semicircle?
The semicircle.
That's right, it's the square hole. Okay. Up next, the triangle. We know what hole that goes
The
into,
triangle.
right?
Triangle.
That's right, the square hole. And up next, we have the arch.
The arch. The arch.
You guessed it.
The arch.
It goes in the square hole. This is a rectangle.
Oh, there's the both of them together, right? Okay, cool. Oh, look at that one. Thanks for the links. Thanks for the link, Aurelia. Hey, come here. Joyce, it's perhaps joint second with God and Angel talking about meteors and dinosaurs. God and Angel talking about what's that? I don't. That's not ringing any bells for me. Ding, 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 ding. It's not. So. Right, off to sort my tea. Latest peeps. I'm jealous of Bill. I'm jealous of his tea. Well, I'm not jealous of his tea. I'm jealous of the fact that he's eating his tea. We got a Frida. We got a doggy. It's the best doggy. It was the rudest, worst, but also absolutely best. You did try. Yeah, you did drop by. Okay. Oh, lol, good. I didn't imagine it then. You didn't imagine it. It must have happened. Because people are confirming it for you right now. I will. No, you swooped in, informed us, and went on with your moon safari. It's better than alcohol. I think it is. The Detroit pizza, because you like the hangovers. It's like you still feel like you've done stuff, but it's not as bad as, like, you know, when you drink too much and you just wake up and you're like, I want to die. You wake up after having a bit too much. Hello, Dougie. Of the alternative stuff, and you're like, yeah, I feel a bit fuzzy, but I'm gonna be okay. Hello, Dougie. I feel these dream sets would be awesome for a 1001 Nights Lego build. What is that? What's a 1001 Nights Lego build? I don't know what that is. Aurelia, yeah, halal is a principal religious thing, but them choosing to snub everyone who does not want pork, that's a choice they could circumvent if they had actually the will to do it. So I will judge it as a lazy decision to just exclude other customers because it would require a separate prep space. I mean, it's true because of the fact that, you know, you go to other restaurants and you absolutely can get bacon. So are those places unprincipled? Or, you know, or whatever. It's like, well, you know, you can definitely do it. Oops, the snoot. You must always eat at least 3.14 pies. That's a bit of a circular argument, though, isn't it? Hello, Frida. This is the Netherlands for you. Please, this is the Netherlands for you. Please, everyone, but your own culture. Too polite. Like, you're too polite. You should be a little bit, you know, selfish. Hello, Frida. Yes. Yes. Like, totally it's great that they're accommodating, but also, you know, don't deprive people of their bacon. That is a lot of pie, to be honest. 3.14 pies. Given most are usually meant for feeding multiple people. I think I could eat 3.14 pies. I think I would do it, as long as the pies were quite small. Storage. Cornish pasties. Develop that crimp across the top from Cornish miners clutching them tight at parties to prevent roofies. This is history. This is, you know, Storage is giving us a bit of a history lesson. It's very interesting. Thank you, Storage. You know, it makes sense. Like, that totally makes sense. Yeah. You feel her pain so much. I know. You can feel it. She's acting though. She's acting. Like, she's a good actor. Like, but that is acting. Sadly, it's also the public institution stance here. That's already talking about, like, I don't know, stuff. She's so good, isn't she? She's really good. Bricklets, glad you understand, because only saying that would get some people mad here. Well, I certainly hope, but there's no reason to get mad. It's just, I think it's good. The people who need halal stuff are getting it, right? And if you have to choose one or the other, then it makes sense for things to be halal friendly, right? It does make sense. The question is, do you have to choose? And no, you can have both. So what the radio is kind of saying isn't wrong. It's like, it does seem like a decision born out of, I mean, I wouldn't say necessarily laziness, but I would certainly say it's probably more of a financial decision, isn't it? It's just like, it's going to be easier and cheaper and stuff to just, and that's probably what it is. So I think if we're going to blame anything, we can blame capitalism. That's usually the correct thing to blame. Yes, Dragon Lady. I had almost forgotten. We're going to listen to Dragon Lady now, because this is everyone's favourite 40 a day actor, Mrs. Agadashaloo.
Where are you hiding?
I know they killed your children.
They? You. Your kind. Your blood.
No!
You will know my daughter's pain.
Ooh, right in the eye.
I smell it in your blood.
Cool. She's got a great voice. Perfect for a dragon, you're right. Perfect voice for a dragon. I think we can all agree on that. Like, even if you hear a voice, I can believe that that's what dragons sound like. You know, back when dragons were alive, before they were all killed off. Yeah? Yes. Yes. Were dragons alive when dinosaurs were alive? Or was it different times? Hello. Like, we've got to the bottom of the Cornish pasty thing, but this is another thing I'm not entirely clear on as far as my history goes. I'm not very good at history, you know. So, when were dinosaurs around? Not dinosaurs, sorry, dragons. Okay, we got another link to the God Struck Angel and Meteor. What's this? Hey, cool, I haven't seen this one. This is one I have not seen, Joyce Blossom. Thank you. I'm gonna put this on very soon. I'll cue it up. Allow. Stop. We just watched one, so I'm going to catch every chat first. There's no real issue with also prepping pork. You just do it in a separate area of the kitchen. Any company or institution claiming otherwise is spouting BS. Or if cafeteria, you work through things in a specific order, putting beef and pork last in that order. Errol, 1,000 Nights. It's Scheherazade and fantasy from the Middle East, also known as Arabian Nights. Okay, but I don't really know how the context works. I know you mentioned it, and I sort of remember what you said, but that's not made it any clearer. Corvina, hello Corvina. Did you know that oranges were green until King William from the Netherlands, bloody Netherlands again, brought them over to Ireland and they got involved in an Orange Day parade, at which point he had them genetically modified twat. That's so annoying. That must have been so confusing for everyone who was like, you know, what's this colour? Orange. And at that point as well, you know, people were like, had sayings like, you know, the grass is always more orange. Orangier. And then they had to change the sayings, because then it was like, oh no, it's not the same colour anymore. We're going to have to think of another colour. What's it look like then? I don't know. Green? It caused the right mess that, I bet. I can't say it. Scheherazade? That's wrong, isn't it? Scheherazade is one of my favourite fairy tale heroes. I don't know what that is. Obviously, because I'm saying it wrong as well. Probably. Okay, boiler's fixed now, 1000, so you can have like baths again. That's cool. So you gotta go. If you're still on when it's sorted. Oh no, it's being fixed now. Okay. Cool. Good luck. We must blame capitalism, but specifically the Dutch. Yes, the Dutch capitalism. That's like, theirs is the worst one. Ours is okay, but the Dutch. Ugh. Ricklets, it goes a lot deeper than that. The people working at these places. Okie dokie. Spoilers of too much. Yeah, well, I don't think it was too much. It was like a woman fighting a dragon, and you know, they were both having a bad time. Tove says, I felt something when the dragon stroked her cheek. Dirty confessions. That's what the hashtag for this stream is. Dirty confessions. If you have any dirty confessions, then I want you to pop them in the chat so everyone can look at them and have a good old laugh. I mean, you know, no, not laugh. No, we do not judge and we do not laugh. We will probably just kind of slightly get horny. But I mean, that's probably what's going to happen, honestly. We are now going to watch Meteor? God's Meteor thing? I don't know what it is. We're going to find out. I hope it's appropriate for the stream. I guess we'll find out soon.
Hey Angel, did you give the dinosaurs more muscle like I asked? What? I told you to make them meteor. Make them a meteor. 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 Meteor.
That was great. Meteor? Soft did. Dragons have 6 limbs, so they are actually insects. Huh, I never really thought about that. But it's true, because you just said it. It's gotta be. They're big though, aren't they? I thought insects were small. Like that would be my only kind of, you know, gripe with that. Like it doesn't like, otherwise I'm totally on board, 100%. Like, sure, 6 limbs, gotta be an insect. But they do seem quite big, you know, for an insect. So that's just giving me pause for thought. And Frida's also not buying it. She's like, that's nonsense. No, we don't know, Frida. We don't know for sure, but Frida's not buying it at all. No, looting the dragon. Why? Why not? There's no rules. You're not our mum. We've also watched the film. It's good. It's called Damsel. If anyone wants to watch the film, it's called Damsel. It's got Millie Bobby Brown in from Stranger Things. Oh, she's all grown up, isn't she? Almost. But no. She was also in a Sherlock Holmes thing, wasn't she? What was that? It had Henry Cavill. But I'm always a big fan of Henry, obviously. So I watched it 3 times. No, I didn't. I watched it once, but I thought it was probably okay. I don't know. Was it good? Does anyone remember that? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Millie Bobby Brown, and it was like Sherlock. She was like Sherlock's sister or something. Sherlock Holmes. Ironically, says Aurelia, most pizza places that are run by Muslim owners here. What? They will prep bacon, pepperoni, sausage, or ham on pizzas just fine. It's only white people making into a big thing and denying ourselves our traditions in the process. It's almost like malicious compliance, isn't it? It's like malicious compliance again. Such a popular thing to talk about, malicious compliance. Just oppressing ourselves, you know? It's like, oh, I'm so oppressed. Ooh. But, you know, you did it. What are you talking about? Let's show you look at the Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Yes, very soon, very soon. Right, here we go. Corvian, that's how you say it. Shahrazad. Shahrazad. That sounds right. And actually, that's what it... I know what it... Yeah, Shahrazad. Okay, Shahrazad. Yeah. Tove. Wait, so is St. Patrick's Day the Catholic response to the Dutch Orange Day Parade? Yeah, probably. Because it's basically a battle of the colours. It's a battle of orange versus green. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Orange or green? But, you know, they didn't really decide it, but we can. We have that power. I want a poll. I want a poll, and it's orange or is it green? Who wins? This is the poll. You can vote on your favourite colour of those two. And we'll figure out the best one. We'll figure out the best colour. Don't worry guys. We got this. Bricklets. Yes, owning is what I meant, really. Let's not go into this too deep here, but let's not do a deep pan pizza dive. Please. Which party? The Origins or the Greens? Yes, if it's a political party, I don't know what the orange... I would like to know more about the Origins. I'd like to know more before I vote. Because, like, what are the policies? I do know that they're high in vitamin C. So there's that. And also, you know, like, eat your greens. That's not so good, is it? Eating the green, like, that's a political statement for sure. Hello, Tovinator. We're getting raided. I'm going to vote for a random one because it doesn't matter, does it? Just having a vote. If you want to join in, you're welcome to. I don't think I need to explain it. It needs no explanation, and also I don't know what the explanation would be, quite honestly, at this point. Welcome to my stream, everyone. How are you doing, Terminator? Did you have a good stream? Tell me about your stream. Was it good? And also, what were you doing?
And I figured
this is Terminator.
Get everything out. Oh.
What was
That's fine.
What are we working on? Oh. It's, you know, when it goes wrong, that's the best bit, isn't it? When it goes wrong, things kind of fall apart or fall off or fall down. That's always the fun parts. Tovinator, thank you for the raid. Brick by brick, we click. Extra, read all about it. The Tovinator crew, fresh off their cheese stall caper, is diving into Transbrick's world of catowls. Do you want to see my catowl? This is the catowl. And it's a beautiful catowl. It's got all sorts of nice things going on, honestly. Lovely colours, lovely blue feathers, and also green bits as well, which are lovely. Oh. And it goes meow, hoo-hoo. That's what it does. It goes meow, hoo-hoo, like a catowl. I best not do that too loudly because I'll start attracting cats and owls at the same time. So the vote was decided.
How often do you think about the Roman Empire, Brian?
How am I thinking about the Roman Empire, Brian? Still don't know. I think it's a lot, though. You had a great stream, but my migraine is coming back. Oh, no, that's rubbish. So you called it a bit early. We finished at Lego Eldorado. Very nice, Lego Eldorado. That's like, I know that one because they re-released it, didn't they? Is it the re-release set? Based on the Pirate Island thing? Or am I thinking of a different one? I think it's that one, isn't it? I think they re-released it. I've got the set in my head, which I'm visualizing, and I'm thinking it's maybe that one. I know that we had the original, but we didn't get the new one. And when I say we, I mean me and my brother. That's maybe not clear. Bricklets, my keyboard is giving up, making me type even worse than normal. Oh no, your keyboard's giving up. And then also build a Go Bricks cheese stall. A Go Bricks cheese stall. We were talking about cheese, literally, Tove. We've been talking about cheese for about 2 hours now. No, hold on. How long have I been streaming? Sorry, no, 1 hour 40. We've been pretty much talking consistently about cheese, mostly pizza-based cheese. But Definitely it's been a real theme of the stream. So it's amazing that you've just come in and you've been building cheese as well. You've been building cheese. Incredible. What are the chances? Yeah, it's the new one to look like the old one. Yes, it's like got like 3 times the piece count, but also looks very similar. And I think the reason is because the original one had quite a big base plate, didn't it? And it was like one, like not solid, but one kind of molded piece that was the whole base. And they don't make that anymore. Lego don't print it or build it or whatever, mold it, whatever. They don't produce it. So you have to build all that stuff out of actual pieces, which is good. I think it's fun because you're kind of doing it in new styles and new techniques. But that's partly why the piece count is so much higher, because you have to build it all out of Lego. I think that's great. It looks very cool. I'd like to see. If anyone wants to link me up, to a picture of the Eldorado, the new Eldorado build, I would definitely show that off in my channel because it is a really nice set actually, and it's fairly new. I think it was last year, wasn't it? But it's still fairly new. Excuse me. We are about to look at the new Dungeons and Dragons Lego kit. Welcome to anyone who's come in with a raid. My name's Meja. This is Transbricks. This is my Lego room and boudoir. We do tend to build Lego here. We build all sorts of things. I build a lot of my own stuff as well as building official Lego sets. And we also have a jolly old chat about just everything and anything. It's a very chill space and it's also very inclusive and safe space. So yeah, I've actually just got it up here. Let's have a look. Oh, hold on. Here's the fortress. Right, we're just going to quickly look at the fortress first. Oh, brilliant. That's side by side. Perfect. Thank you. So we'll paste over the meteor. Meteor? Here's the Eldorado sets. And it's a side by side, which is quite interesting actually. So it really highlights what I was talking about. On the left, you can see the original from like the 80s, I'm going to guess. Late 80s. Could be early 90s, but it's probably late 80s. And then we've got the 89. There you go. Thank you, Terminator. 89. Yes. And then we've got the new one, the redone one, which is on the right. And you can see that all the base that was one solid piece you got to recreate it in Lego. But it's nice. It's really nice. They've taken the opportunity to kind of, spruce it up. I'm a big fan of what they've done to the crane. The crane looks a lot better. And the sea looks better as well. And also, instead of that, just that little red rowboat. Well, I guess there were two little rowboats. But then on the new set, you've got a much larger one with a sail as well. So it's cool. I mean, it's very, very clearly based. And I love the fact that Lego are doing this actually. They're kind of, doing callbacks to old sets from like the 80s and things. I've got the the Galaxy Explorer. So I got the new one and the old one just in front. You can just about see them. And I really like that idea of taking what's old and making it new again, and using all new techniques and stuff. It's really and usually they're pretty good fun builds. They really are, and they also kind of feel, you get a bit of a like flashbacks or whatever. Cozy feelings of childhood. So thanks for the link, Aurelia. That was interesting. Let's check out that's the Dungeons and Dragons episode. Here we go. This is the new set. You got a key stuck on your keyboard. When keyboards go, it's just time to get a new one. You don't want to be faffing around with a dodgy keyboard. It's really frustrating. Same with mine. Yeah, the old one had 2 robots. I'm assuming the darker robot belongs to the new kit, and if I recall correctly, the other is brittle brown. Yes, the old one will be brittle brown, as we call it. The new one is dark brown, hopefully less brittle. A warm feeling of envy because only other kids had it. Oh no, Bricklets. Oh no, that's not what I didn't mean to trigger those warm feelings. The old set is old enough to have the original brown, not the brittle kind. Aha, so they changed the recipe, didn't they? So the old brown was fine. They changed the recipe, made it brittle, realized their mistake after a few years, and then changed it or re-changed it or made it better again. Did they go straight from brittle brown to red brown, to reddish brown? Or was there a little period in between? No, they must know, because reddish brown's also got the brittle problem, hasn't it? Reddish brown also had the brittle problem. Because they changed browns, obviously. They changed the colour of the browns. I think probably the reddish brown was brittle. Yeah, okay, the reddish brown was brittle to begin with. That was the issue. Thank you, Sloth Dude. That does make sense, actually. Okay, we got Lego's own page for the D&D things. That's good to have. And then I've also got the Brothers Brick one. So we are going to dive into this now, because I've been teasing it for long enough. Not that one. Here we go. So that image isn't loaded. Oh, that's good. Good start. Here we go. So, what do we think about this? First thing that I'm going to say is that I really like the purple on the roof. I really like the purple on the roof. I don't think I've seen that before. That purple on a roof next to the brown, that looks fantastic. And the way it goes into that, come on, stop it. The way it turns into that blue as well. I absolutely love that. I love that roof. Just the colour. I just love the colour. I don't know what to tell you. It's fantastic. The main thing is the dragon, I suppose. So if we look at that, you can see that the wings are fabric. Meh, fabric wings. I guess. Apart from the wings, though, it looks great. I think the dragon looks really nice. The head's interesting. Some interesting part usage. Quite like the claws, like the scaly claw feety things with those black tiles. They work really well. I also very much like the colour of the tummy. The tummy colour's nice, isn't it? It doesn't seem to, does it? Or maybe we can't see from this angle, but there's not much eye going on. There's the suggestion of eyes. Yeah, exactly. It hints at the eyes using that little 2x1 wedge curved piece. There's a suggestion of an eye behind there, like with a stud that it's revealing. But I don't know if it's yeah, with the horns. Yeah, what I'm thinking is like those horns are almost like the eyebrow. Bricklets sees eyes. Do you see eyes, Bricklets? Can you see them? Where are they? Maybe we can find another picture. I think I found the eyes. Here they are. There's the dragon's eye. No, hold on. That's a different thing. Wow, look at that. That's straight out of Doom, isn't it? Sure, that's a Doom monster. That's absolutely out of Doom. I remember playing that game, and it had that monster. It's a beholder. Yeah, totally out of Doom though, right? It's good though. It's really good. Let's go back. Let's get another view of this dragon. Doom stole from D&D. Now I think you'll find that Doom was the original because I remember playing it and I didn't know anything about D&D. So, oh look, I can see eyes now. It was the angle. It's just underneath the curved horn in tan. There's definitely a little yellow eye pocket poking out. That's where the eyes are. I think we've solved that conundrum. That's actually a better angle, isn't it? That's a much better angle. You get a better feel for the head. You get a better feel for the jaw of the dragon. Loving the neck. Loving the neck area. Very scaly. They've done, you know, they've made some nice scale ideas going on there. And also you can see the underside as well, where they've got a Technic frame for the wings, which is great, actually. All good stuff. And then what else we got? Let's have a look at this reverse angle. I love chucking grenades into the beholder, says Tove. I like doing that too. Doom had Catowl demons that looked similar but only had one eye, no stalks. Huh. Pretty sure Doom wasn't even thought of in 1974. Here's the back of the box. I think it's the back of the box, isn't it? So we get a really good view of what's going on inside this huge tower. And there's quite a lot of things happening, actually. There's quite a lot of things. Let's start from the top. Let's take it from the top. So there's like, I don't know, I'm going to guess there's a dragon's egg at the top. Is that a dragon's egg? It's no wonder the dragon's angry and attacking, because you stole his egg, mate. They will do that if you steal their stuff. We got someone, I don't know who that is. We got, she's pretty cool. She's pretty funky. I like that. Is that a wand? A skeleton with a skeleton key. Something's happening in there. I'm not sure what exactly. There's a strange creature here, isn't there? That looks very interesting. It's like a cat with things. As you can probably tell, I know nothing about Dungeons and Dragons. Literally nothing. So, you know, you're all telling me what things are, which is helpful. Thank you. There's an egg. I know there's an egg. Everyone's going to have to run out for a bit, so you guys have fun while I'm gone. Great, we can have fun again, everyone. He's gone. Hope you come back soon. I know it's been 50 years apparently. That's a long time. I've been playing TTRPGs since before I could read. That's a long time. How do you do that? Can you even... Is it even possible to do that? Well, I guess obviously, because you did it. Extraordinary. Here we go with the egg jokes. I would roll the dice and all my mum's friends would cheer. That's quite cute. It's a displacer beast, huh? This black thing's a displacer beast. Super. And then we got like a... I don't know. He's like a... looks like a heroic elf or something. He's got pointy ears and a big old grin. And he looks like he's... I can see why he might be happy, because he's in the mushrooms. He's getting busy in the mushrooms, isn't he? So, he's off his tits. Oh, oh my god, I found my favourite figure so far. Look at her, she's fucking amazing. Look at that. So she's like, I'm gonna say a warrior, because seems like she's got some heavy armour and a big old ball on a chain. Which is a technical term for ball on a chain. Can't remember what it's called. Oh, cool! But we also got a green-headed reptile guy, which is pretty good. Did I miss anything? Not really. Okay, there's some interior shots as well. Huh? I quite like the guy with a beard. And then we got the elf guy again, but he's looking a bit more just kind of standard happy because he's not been on the mushrooms at that point. He's just been on the wine. Oh, cool. It looks like you can trap someone, make them fall into a trapdoor. And it also looks quite kind of modular or take apartable. So you can open it out and reconnect it in different configurations maybe. And get to all the good stuff. So that's cool. I like that. Also, it looks like the exterior with the bushes and stuff is really good. I want to go back to the bush stuff. Where's the bush? I sort of didn't. I kind of glossed over that at first. So that vegetation and tree and bush work is and the rocks and stuff is real nice. You got the mushrooms in there. You got the like that black curvy tree trunk with all those green vegetation bits on. I like that a lot, actually. I like that a lot. So yeah, there's some really cool stuff in this set. I gotta say, I do actually really like it. There's a lot of detail. It looks like there's a lot of kind of play features. You know, there's just something to look at everywhere, really. And then the design is great. The colours are great. I think Lego have done really well. I gotta say, I think Lego have done really well here. Oh yeah, look, cool. We got this creature as well. There we go. You get one of those as well. Which is kind of an owl and a bear. Is it a bear owl or something? An owl bear? It's the owl bear. The owl bear. Yeah, that's what I figured. So what's that piece on the front? Is that a new piece? I'm just looking at his nose. I'm trying to figure out what that is. Because that looks like a new piece to me. Is that a new piece? I don't recognise it, so I can't. The nose is just a vertical tooth plate. Oh yeah, you're right. It's a vertical tooth plate. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't look like it though, actually, in the render, because there's a render of it. And it doesn't. It looks a bit different, but okay, fine. Yeah, the clothes are pretty cool. The face is good. You know, with those two tiles for the eyes, they actually work really well. And same for the ears. Perfect piece usage, I'd say. Slav Dude says uses the D snot. The what snot? The D snot. That's what he uses. What the hell's a D snot? Tovenator, yeah. Fact Zero is genuinely a bad mechanic. Hard agree. I love 3 Pathfinder. Right, hold on. What are you talking about? No, that's all nonsense. What are you talking about? She was a heavily armored and armed warrior priest. Nice. I really like how many eyes are angled on that beholder-looking creature. They were looking good. Yeah, so I actually played D&D with Fact Zero, and I don't know what that means. A mace, it's without the chain, it's a flail. Right, a flail without the... No, a mace, it is without the chain. I knew that. I knew it was without the chain, but with the chain, it's a flail. That's what I was struggling with. Thank you, Bricklet. So, yeah, I really hated that shit. I really has been into D&D for a long time, and you were a dungeon master, weren't you, I think? Remember the fight with the sorceress in the film where the druid, elf in green armor, constantly turns into a white-grey owlbear? Vaguely, yes, I do vaguely remember that. You know what? I'd like to watch that film again, actually. I think I do want to watch the film again because it was a good time. They look rounded on camera but sharp in person. Indeed, I don't think it's a camera though. This is almost certainly a render, isn't it? It's a 3D render. It's a good one, but it's not. You know, it's generated by a computer. And you never want to trust those computers. Oh no. Trust me, I know. Cool. That's good stuff. Really like it. It's nice to see. I hope you enjoyed looking at it with me. Okay, the claws use the D-snot piece. Your favourite new piece. The D-snot piece. Is it one of the... Well, I thought it was one of these. Hold on. It was... Wasn't it one of those? No, it can't have been. What was it? Shit, I don't know what it was. Hold on. I need to look at the claws again. The claws on the barrel. Shit, I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Oh no, it's this. Okay. Where is it? Yeah, it's this. Yeah. This is a brilliant piece. There you go. I need to get some more. They are so good. Such a good piece. Yeah, they are. I can see how it's used now actually to get that bend. How clever! I didn't click for me at first, but that's what it is. That's very good. And we're calling it a D-snot, huh? A D-snotter. D-snotter. Normally that's a handkerchief. You nerds! I got some nerds in my chat. I didn't expect that. You know, being a Lego streamer talking about Dungeons and Dragons. I didn't expect to get nerds in my chat. Jesus Christ. Can we get some nerd spray? We need to de-nerd my stream. I'm joking, of course. Thack 0 to hit armor class 0, which was an archaic and incredibly unintuitive way of playing D&D. Okay. I'm a DM, but not for D&D. What for? I didn't know you could even be a DM for things other than D&D. Okay, now we're getting arguments about things. The druid was a thiefling, not an elf. I'll have you know. Would you like to step outside, sir? Terminator. The worst part of this. Okay, let's hear it. The goal was to subtract armor till you hit 0. So armor basically had a negative amount to make a better number. What? So yeah, I'm not getting it. Or maybe I am getting it and it makes no sense. Like maybe I'm actually getting it perfectly and it doesn't make sense. What's this link? This link is... Oh yeah, that's really good, that bit. That's near the end, isn't it? That's near the end. That was a good bit, that. Thanks for the link. I'm not going to watch it though, because I actually do want to watch the film again. I actually just want to watch the whole film again, so I don't want to spoil it for myself. That'd be like having my dessert before my dinner. Joe's Blossom. They have a 12 minifig blind buy boxes coming for D&D 2, but not officially revealed yet. I'm hoping it reals. Anyway, you're hoping it's for real. Yeah. Nice. We were talking about the blind buy boxes and how people are using little scales to measure the weight in grams to make sure that they're getting the set that they want, because they know the precise weight of each set. That's incredible. It's a D-snot piece because it's D-shaped. Yeah, I guess. I've seen a lot of D's in my time, and it doesn't look. Oh no, wait, you're talking about the letter D. The letter D. Oh yeah, no, yeah. It does look like a letter D, actually, now you mention it. I thought you meant the other kind of D. Terminator's gonna buy all those minifig blind ones. The worst thing is you'll get two. You know, you'll have bought 12 and you get 2 different ones and all different. You know, all kind of duplicates. Oh, I hate that. All the nerd spray does is attract me further. The nerd spray's not working. What do we need to do? I don't know. We are properly infected now. I kind of should have seen this coming. I blame myself. Joyous Blossom. Shit, I just got... Oh no, I didn't get enough sleep last night because I just got deja vu. I got serious deja vu. But I didn't know I didn't get enough sleep last night, so it makes sense. Storage. I've been watching stream from behind my sofa to make sure I don't catch nerd cooties. It's very smart, very good idea. I wish I was wearing kind of protection somehow, but I think it's too late for me. Save yourselves. Is this an oh my sentence, or are you saying you play other TTRPGs? It's kind of left it hanging, isn't it? Let's just say I require some more leather and chains for my DM. Dungeon mistress. It's a different. I think Corvina might be talking about a very different kind of game. You are getting it, but it doesn't make sense. That's sort of what I thought. Really, I'm going to go mix myself some vodka and OJ. Need to empty this bottle. Yeah, you need to empty the bottle. Yeah, before I move. There's like 1 or 2 drinks left in it. Good choice. Terminator's coughing nerd germs over the back of the sofa. Storage is sofa. You're in trouble now. I was using the barcode scanner in Smith's last Friday to get some from the new set. Absolute bloody chore. That's a chore. Seems they've already changed the QR code to scan, but so you can't get a read with the apps too. This is the blind buy. I don't really know how it works. I don't tend to buy them, honestly. I stay away from those. I like to know what I'm getting, so I don't get the, I don't get the surprise ones. That's pheromones, man. I just realised what kind of D you were thinking about. You have a filthy mind. Me? Moi? Filthy mind? Yes, I do. You get deja vu from lack of sleep? That's good to know. Yeah, I think you actually sort of do. Like it doesn't mean, if you get deja vu, it doesn't mean you don't have enough sleep necessarily. But if you've not slept, if you have, not had enough sleep recently, I think you're more susceptible to get deja vu. I think the two things are sort of linked. They certainly are in my experience. I'm not sure what the science says and the facts and things, but that's definitely what my experience. Yes, and maybe there's actual something out there to back it up for reals. Maybe it's not just me. Maybe it's I can believe that it's a real thing. Uppercase B equals lowercase 0. Oh, what? I've not had enough sleep for that sentence, that's for sure. Flails are definitely still involved. Oh, we're bringing a bottle of gin. Just a blue sapphire, though. Oh no, is it only a blue sapphire? Yeah, you should still bring it. Right, I'm gonna put some pieces on my spinner. That's what I want to do. This is what I've been excited about doing. Because I've got my Catowl. I enjoy building it, but now it must die. Sorry, Catowl. I know you haven't been around for very long, but unfortunately, something much more important needs some of your pieces. We got a Blade Runner spinner, an OG spinner, a lot of colour substitutions, as you can probably see. I'm already seeing a couple of pieces that I can definitely use. And I'm going to use them. I'm going to use the shit out of them. Hello to Giuseppe. Hello, Giuseppe. How are you doing? Tobinator. I'll just buy a dozen. That's a lot of them if I have to. I will need one of each D&D one. I still need the trained person from the ones that are out. Flails? Flails? What about a cat 5 of 9 tails? That's an IT joke, I suspect. And I don't approve. I do not approve of IT jokes. Have you got a permit for that? Because if you haven't got a permit for that IT joke, I'm afraid I'm going to have to confiscate it. Thank you, Giuseppe, but it suggests. It suggests. Cool. Oh, okay, a wing has fallen off. But that's fine. I'm just going to take the wings off, actually. Easiest thing to do. We're building Lego. And the Catowl, I really did like its wings. Maybe I can put them back on to some extent. But maybe I won't bother. Okay, they are being repurposed. They are being repurposed. Corbina. Cat 6E of 9 tails is better. You can flail it faster. You can swing it faster. Better flail speeds. Right, so straight away, that doesn't work. Oh, shit. Okay. I can't get this out. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. Okay, that's the problem. So, I need to put this in from... Yeah, hold on. I'm working it out. Just working it out in my head. So that goes in there first. And then we can put it in. And it does work. It does click in nicely, actually, that. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. There. Look at that. And that is great, actually. That is really good. Can't wait to get those final colours replaced. But until then, this is still going to be a massive improvement over what I had. So what I had was just, you know, a fairly flat, what's it called? It's a radar dish. You know, it's a dish. A radar dish. With a stud on the end. Fairly flat. These ones are so much... These ones are so much meatier. Meatier? Meatier. Oh, shit. That's a thought. Let's get my book, quick. Oh.
Back straight. And sit.
That.
Right over left.
As you can tell, I've not been to finishing school. Fuck's sake. Twat. Oh, I didn't do very well then. In every kind of way, I didn't do very well. Very unladylike, all that language, I gotta say. Am I even a real woman? Because real women, I'm not sure they can swear. I don't think they know how. It's Linux joke. It's not an IT joke that time. It was a Linux joke, not IT. What? Hold on. Oh no, okay, no permit. Guess I better come to grips with that. That was a Linux joke. Yes, that bit was a Linux joke. Congratulations. You don't win. You lose. You lose. Okay. That's the other side. That's great. That's a nice looking front end. Those are great. Those are really good. So yeah, replace those dishes. I think I can replace a few other things actually. Just a few more pieces, not many. Because I got some of these little wedges, these little curvy wedges. So popular. They're so hot right now. There you go. So hot right now. I just need some of these for the back. Tovinator's gone lurking. Disapo says I'm good. Oh yeah, you said that top. Yeah. Sorry, I can only see the top part. You can only see the top part. This is true. That's why it's easy to mistake. A top for a dress. No hard feelings, eh? Alright, back and replace that bit. Just gonna replace this. Pseudo upgrade your jokes. Very good. Very good. Like, we're still very, like, there's still a hell of a lot of nerds in my chat, I gotta say. I don't know if there's more than normal, but, like, well, probably not. But you're really nerding out, guys. We've been talking about Dungeons and Dragons. Now we're making, you know, IT and computer programming related jokes. I love it. I prefer this part because I actually have a chance of getting some of them. Whereas I know nothing about Dungeons and Dragons. But I know a bit about computers. Right, is that all I can do? I was hoping I'd better do a bit more, actually. No, I don't think I can do any more. I think that is it. That's everything. Yeah. Oh well, it's still good. It's still worthwhile. Still managed to do some stuff. There's a couple of really obvious pieces that are still colour subs. Once they're gone, like that big triangle plate, tile at the back. Once that's changed, that'll make a big difference. And then some of these bits here that are classic blue rather than dark blue. Once they're gone, it's going to make a big difference as well. But I'm going to get a Lego part delivery, hopefully soon. Hopefully this week, actually. Possible Lego part delivery. At which point, I should be able to finish this off. So that is super exciting. But I'm really enjoying what I've got. I'm really enjoying what I got in my hand right now. Are you enjoying it too? Something about less loss of my packet, but that's what happens, you know, with age, actually. The irony of the Catowl, Tyrell core creation, falling apart to feed the machine, like tears in the rain. How poetic! Did you just make that up? Tears in the rain. I really like that. That brings to mind such a visual phrase. I love it. You should be a script writer or something. Ooh. Well, God, that was the other option. Repeating the joke with sudo in front, but I don't deal with Linux often enough to remember the command offhand. Laugh massive. Worth 100 points. Thanks for the laugh. I should hydrate. Someone did a hydrate and I forgot to do it. Corvina's still talking about her dungeon, giving us saucy tips on what her actual job is. I don't need cages for my dungeon. I simply put my subs into Vim and they can't escape until I tell them the safe word. Yeah, because it's really difficult to get out. What is it? Hold on. Is it? Oh, God, I haven't used Vim for ages. Is it Control K? Is it Control K? Or is it K? Like, it would make more sense if it was Q. And so that's why I'm thinking it's not Q, it's K or something. I don't know. It's annoying. I can't remember. Like, I'll try a bunch, and then it'll be like, oh, it's that one. And then I'll forget which one it is. I don't use it. I try to avoid using it anyway. Corvina. It's cute. No, it is cute. Is it cute? Okay, it's cute and then exclamation mark. Fair enough. Whatever. I was second guessing myself, you know. Damn it, you weren't supposed to take overflow it. Now, I suspect that Tove knows. Time to put your subs in Emacs jail. No, it's Blade Runner. Entirely stolen. Blade Runner, you say? Don't think I've seen that one. She's building a spinner from the movie. I think she knows. Oh, soft dude. I like having fun with people. Yes, ESC first if you're not already in it. It's ESC to get into the command mode, because if you're actually like, you know, editing a document or whatever, you're not, you know, you're editing and it's going into the document, you need to escape out of it and then Q exclamation mark. Ooh, it's annoying. I'm going to read some book, speaking of annoying, because I'm going to be moving quite soon and we still got to get through the book. Okay, so we're gonna book a bit, and then I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you alone, and then I'll leave you alone. But first we gotta do the book. We must. I will accept 500 bits not to read the book. That's my offer. You give me 500 bits. I do not read the book. Thing is, though, I know you actually like it. This is what is it, like a dirty secret, guilty pleasure thing that we were talking about. Hashtag, what was it? I can't remember what the hashtag was that. But yeah, this book is basically, this book is that. It is that, you know. It really is. Oh god, he's just been expelled. Storage heaters just turned the base up to 1. So we just need 499 more bits. Storage. That was very half-hearted, I gotta say. It was very half-hearted indeed. But thank you. There was nothing more to say as the next chapter. Wish there wasn't, but unfortunately I think David Williams, renowned author and auteur, David Williams does have a lot more to say. So, this is The Boy in the Dress by David Williams. It's the hilarious bestseller. Apparently. My god, do you remember that there was so much praise? Do you remember all the praise at the start of the book? I'm starting to smell bullshit now, aren't that? There was nothing more to say. No, he is an author. Expelled? Right, that was his dad saying that, so it's a different voice. Expelled? Yes, Dad. Expelled? Yes. What on earth for? That's the question, isn't it? Dennis and his dad were sitting in the lounge. It was 5 p.m. and Dennis had washed the makeup from his face and changed back into his own clothes. He'd hoped this might at least soften the blow. He'd been wrong. Well, Dennis wasn't sure he could find the words. He wasn't sure if he could ever find the words. He went to school dressed up as a girl, shouted John, pointing at Dennis as if he was an alien who had momentarily fooled everyone by taking human form. I kind of relate to that, actually. I feel that a lot. He had clearly been listening at the door. You got dressed up as a girl? Asked Dad. Yes, replied Dennis. Have you done this before? A couple of times. A couple of times. Do you like dressing up as a girl? Dad had a look of distress in his eyes that Dennis hadn't seen since his mum left. This is really putting Dennis in his place. I'm really glad they're doing this to Dennis, because that kind of, he shouldn't be dressing up as a girl. So, the question was, do you like dressing up as a girl? A bit. Well, either you do or you don't. Deep breath. Well, yes, Dad, I do. It's just fun. And then his dad beats him within an inch of his life. And then they have to take him to accident and emergency where he has to have his brain removed. The end. No, I mean, I'll carry on. That was just me. That was me doing that bit. That wasn't actually David Williams. I don't know if you could tell. What have I done to deserve this? My son likes wearing dresses. I don't, Dad, said John, eager to score a point. I've never put on a dress, not even as a joke, and I never will. Thanks, John, said Dad. That's okay, Dad. Can I go to the freezer and have a Magnum? Yes, said Dad, distracted. You can have a Magnum. Thanks, Dad, said John, glowing with pride as if he had just been given a badge that said #1 son on it. That's it. No more watching that show, Small England, or whatever it's called, where those two idiots dress up as ladies. It's a bad influence. Yes, Dad. Oh, my God. He's cross-selling. He's like cross-selling. And it's not called Small England. It's called Small Minds. Yes, Dad. Now go to your room and do your homework, barked Dad. I haven't got any homework. I've been expelled. Oh, yes, Dennis' dad thought for a moment. Well, just go to your room then. Dennis passed John, who was sitting on the stairs, gleefully enjoying his Magnum. Magnums are quite good, though, that's true. He lay on his bed in silence, thinking how everything had been ruined simply by putting on a dress. That's what will happen. Dennis took out the photograph he had saved from the bonfire of him, John, and Mum at the beach. It was all he had left now. He gazed at the picture. He would give anything to be on that beach again with ice cream round his mouth, holding on to his mum's hand. Maybe if he stared long enough into it, he would disappear back into that happy scene. But suddenly the picture was torn out of his hands. Dad held it up. What's this? It's just a picture, Dad. But I burned them all. I don't want any reminders of that woman in the house. I'm sorry, Dad, it just floated out of the bonfire onto a hedge. Well, now it's going in the bin, like your magazine. Please, Dad, don't. Let me keep it. Dennis snatched the photograph back. How dare you? Give it to me, now, shouted Dad. Dennis had never seen him so angry. I didn't really do proper angry then, but I can't be arsed. He tentatively handed the picture back. Have you got any others? No, Dad, that was the only one, I promise. I don't know what to believe anymore. I blame your mother for all this dressing up business anyway. She was always too soft on you. Dennis was silent. There was nothing more to say. He carried on looking forward. He heard the door slam. An hour went by, or was it a day, or a month, or a year? Dennis wasn't sure anymore. It probably wasn't a year, because he would have been pretty hungry. The present was somewhere he didn't want to be, and he couldn't see a future. His life was over, and he was only 12. The doorbell rang, and a few moments later, Dennis heard Darvesh's voice downstairs. Then his dad's. He's not allowed out of his room, I'm afraid, Darvesh. But I really need to see him, Mr. Sims. It's not possible, I'm afraid. Not today. And if you see that stupid girl, Lisa, who John says put him up to this dressing up thing, tell her to never show her face again. Can you tell him I'm still his friend? Whatever's happened, he's still my friend. Can you tell him that? I'm not talking to him at the moment, Darvesh. It's best you go. Dennis heard the door shut, and then went to the window. He could see Darvesh walking slowly down the drive, his patka getting wet in the rain. Darvesh turned back and caught sight of Dennis up at his bedroom window. He smiled sadly, giving a little wave. Dennis put his hand up to wave back, then Darvesh disappeared out of sight. God, this is depressing, isn't it? This is a depressing fucking chapter. Dennis spent the whole day holed up in his room, hiding from his dad. Just as night fell, Dennis heard a quiet tapping on the window. It was Lisa. Fun time. She was standing on a ladder and trying to talk in as hushed a tone as possible. What do you want? Asked Dennis. I need to speak to you. I'm not allowed to speak to you anymore. Just let me in for a minute, please. Dennis opened the window, and Lisa climbed in. He sat back down on the bed. I'm sorry, Dennis. I'm really sorry. I thought it would be fun. I didn't think it would end up like this. She put a hand on his shoulder, stroking his hair. No one had stroked Dennis's hair for years. His mum used to do it every night when she tucked him into bed. Somehow, it made him want to cry. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Lisa whispered. I mean, why are girls allowed to wear dresses and boys aren't? It doesn't make any sense. It's okay, Lisa. I mean, expelled? It's just not fair. Carl Bates didn't even get expelled for mooning the school inspectors. And I'm going to miss the football final. I know, I'm sorry. Look, I never meant all this to happen. It's just crazy. I'm going to get Hawtrey to have you back at the school. Lisa, I am. I don't know how yet, but I promise. Lisa hugged him and kissed him for a moment, just shy of the lips. It was a glorious kiss. How could it be anything but glorious? After all, her mouth was shaped like a kiss. Dennis, I promise. That's that chapter. Whew. So, I'm kind of getting, wearing dresses, bad. Wearing dresses, bad. Shouldn't wear dresses, bad. That's what I'm kind of getting from this book. So that's bad. This book, bad. Okay, well we are not far from the end of the book actually. I just put it away, but let me just show you how much we got left. We haven't got much left. That's either 1 or 2 chapters left, I think. Or maybe 3 short ones. There's not much more to go. So I assume like the next chapter is where. Yeah, no, I don't know. How's it gonna end? What do we think? Is it gonna end well? Is his dad suddenly gonna I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think his dad's suddenly gonna reform himself and be like, you know what? Wearing dresses is cool. I'm gonna do that too. Everyone wear dresses. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. I really can't see it. Was all that praise written by his mother? No! Popular newspaper people who should know better. Storage. I do believe we passed 2 jokes at this point, but I forget what they were. And they were Darvish pretending to give people deals. 2 for the price of 3 kind of thing. That's a joke, I think. That's one of the popular jokes in the book. Another joke in the book is to just repeat the same word over and over again for multiple pages, and that's extremely funny when that happens. Dennis's dad is angry because Dennis is claiming it's fun and not taking it seriously enough. He doesn't know what fun is. He wouldn't know what fun was if fun smacked him in the face and called him a pirate. He's selling out. They were Small England or Monty Python. It's a normal dad reaction. Tove. I know it sort of is, isn't it? That's really shit. Why can't, this is a work of fiction. Why can't it be nicer? Given everything we knew about the dad and borderline abuse, this is actually quite a boring climax. I assume it's because he couldn't actually work around anything like that. He's run out of imagination. His imagination meter needs feeding, and that's often the case for the greatest vampires. I read that. The greatest writers. You need to put more writing juice into the meter, otherwise they go slower and then they stop. That's what happened. It's so bad, isn't it, Tom? It's so bad. It's such a shit book. Dennis's dad is a bit of an arse, isn't he? Yes, he is. It was a vampire. What, the door, the window? That would have been better. Yep, that would have been better. Dennis sure is keen to get back to the place he was totally humiliated in. The school. He's really keen, isn't he? But I think he probably understands that he needs to go to the humiliation building in order to get the humiliation certificates so that he can go on to higher humiliation. That was just an explanation of the education system. That's right. Wearing dress bad. Parental abuse good. Her mouth was shaped like a kiss. I know, it's like she bounced buxomly down the... No, she bounced boobily down the stairs or whatever. She breasted boobily down the stairs. Her mouth was shaped like a kiss. There you go. There's not much left for a happy ending, that's for sure. I don't know, it's gonna... Like, aliens are gonna need to come. I think aliens are gonna have to come at this point. That's the only way it's gonna work. Her hand stroked his hair like his mother. It was my fave. On she. Dad does not seem the reformative type. I don't think he's gonna know. I think he's done for, isn't he? There's gonna be some terrible Deus Ex Machina ending. Aliens. Wasn't the deal joke Raj? Which, yeah, let's call the foreign shopkeeper Raj, of all things. The deal joke. Hello to Aaron Collins. Hello, Aaron. Did you hear any of the book that I just read? I don't know. I feel like maybe I should read another chapter. I'm not sure. Or maybe I should just go to bed. Should we do a vote again? We could, because I could read another chapter, because I do. We're nearly finished. I want to get to I don't want to take this book with me to Oslo. I'm not doing that. So I need to finish this book, and honestly, the sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. But if you've had enough, it's okay as well. Should we have a vote? Should we have some more book or not more book? Oh wow, storage, thank you. 299. You're almost at the 500 bits mark, but not quite. So we just need another 200 bits, and then I definitely won't read the book. Like, I definitely won't. And no matter what happens in the vote, I won't read the book. Okay? For another 200 bits. But for now, shit, that's a bit of Lego, isn't it? I need to put some Lego on. Let's put some Lego on my earrings. Thank you. Ooh. There's a bit of Lego. And here's this fetching bumper that I quite like, so I'll put that one on the other side. Like so. That's a bunch of Lego. I don't exactly know how much. I'm gonna put Deckard on the other side. And then we're done. Come on, get on there, Deckard. You've done a man's job, sir. Right, are we going to have another chapter? What's it looking like? Oh, it's close. It's neck and neck. I shouldn't. Should I vote or should I not vote? Should I not vote or should I not vote? I think I should vote. I'm going to vote. I'm voting. Because someone just put one in there for the no, so I just put one in for the yes. This is going to be tight. Oh shit, no, we got another for the no. I'm not the tiebreaker. We got, how long we got? We got about, what, 10, 20, no, we got about 20, 30 seconds until the vote has ended. It's looking like a no for now. Do you want me to read another chapter? Because I'm happy to. I'm absolutely happy to. And I really would like to get through this book. Ooh, it's tense. It's tense. It's gonna be a no, isn't it? I think it's a no. It's a no. Whoa, by one vote. It's so close. But ultimately, this is a democracy. Well, it's not really, is it? I could read another chapter and fuck you all, but I'll probably... But I think this time I'm going to respect the vote. Because I'm nothing if not merciful. Or is it magnanimous? Yeah, it's magnanimous. I'm not merciful. I love my son by locking him up in total isolation. That's how the best parents love their children, by shouting at them and making sure that they do not deviate from the norm. Any deviation from the norm will be punished with isolation. Melody, hello, hope you are well today. Thank you, Melody, hope you're well too. We're having a jolly old time, actually. I finished the Catowl, made some very nice bits of Lego, and I also did a bit of work on my spinner, which is looking super fine. Oh, I love those pieces. I used some of the pieces from the Catowl, and it's just perfect. Amazonians invade and just kill everyone who's not wearing a dress. So Dennis quickly puts on the dress, seeing what's happening. He quickly puts on the dress, and then he's saved. It's like Raiders of the Lost Ark. Instead of not looking, he just has to put on the dress. That's the thing that saves him. So, yeah, that sounds like that's what might happen actually. Wildcard, good. Or maybe it's aliens, not Amazonians. Could be aliens though, right? I mean, that also works. Wow, it's an absolute fight to the death over this. Now I know what it must have been like when literature mattered. Well, and this, you know, calling this literature, I think is doing it's. I think that's doing it favours that it doesn't deserve, honestly. But we are really close. So that's what we're going to get through next time, hopefully. I think next stream I am just going to finish it, okay? So we've just, all you've done is delay the inevitable, you know. The beatings will continue until cisgender is restored. Denise is dead. Denise is dead. Denise. I do feel a little bit sorry for her old Denise. Isn't next stream one where Aurelia Shirley isn't in? Are you not on the next stream? Hey? No, Aurelia's still going to be here, I think. Because it's, you know, theoretically it's tomorrow, right? I think it's tomorrow. And I think I might just stream tomorrow. And maybe not do Thursday. I'm not sure. Or I might not do tomorrow and I will do Thursday. I haven't figured it out yet. I don't know. Or I might do all three, but probably not. I'm probably not going to do 3 streams in a row now. This is instead of either tomorrow or Thursday. I think so. Oh shit! Aurelia's too sick still, so you can't risk it. Never mind. You get to hang around with all these amazing people in my stream, including me. We are gonna see who we want to raid now. This is an interesting proposition. What episode are you on, Shogun, Aurelia? Is there any more to watch? Actually, I've watched the first 2. Have they released another one yet? Oh, what am I doing? Typing in. I just got a link to Twitch, dummy. So there's not that many people on. We'll have a look and see who's streaming. We got the Yellow Witch. We got Chemical Fairy playing Starfield. We got Explosive Barrel playing Marvel Spider-Man. I don't think I've seen this. Not for a while. We got For God playing music. Always fun. I think we're not gonna do For God because we've done For God recently. Huh, what's the Yellow Witch making? So she's doing some Lego, I think. Is that Lego? Or is that Parlor? That looks like Parlor to me, not Lego. Huh, okay. There was a plan for me to meet up with my baby sister and mum tomorrow, but that was contingent on me getting sufficiently better, and I'm not. Can't risk 2 hours by 2 on a train when I'm not fully recovered. Would be pretty shit to be sick on a Monday. On Monday, which is next Monday, which is when you start moving. Yes, so you gotta save your strength for that, because that's probably gonna be you know, we're gonna need to put some elbow grease into all that, aren't I? Next week's gonna be hard work. I still need to pack properly, and there's still a lot to pack. But I did start today. I started packing. I put a spoon in a box today, so that was, you know, I felt pretty good about myself. You've watched 4 episodes. Oh, cool. There's loads more for me. Right, I'm going to watch some more as well. Yeah, Tove, thanks for joining us. Catch you later. Thank you. You too. Right, we're just going to raid Explosive Barrel. I think we're going to raid Explosive Barrel. That's what we're going to do. Raid. Paste. Explosive Barrel is playing Spider-Man. Marvel Spider-Man. Miles Morales, actually, to be specific. And yeah, I don't think I've seen this game, actually. This looks pretty good. So we're going to raid Explosive Barrel, who's a pretty good streamer. Tends to play games. UK. He's a UK artist and variety streamer, actually. And he's a he-day. interesting. So we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid him or them. You're very welcome, Laura, and you're very welcome, Storage. I hope you had a nice time. I did. It's nice to finish some Lego. Need to try and wrap a few things up. So next stream, let me tell you about next stream quickly because it's going to be a fun one. I'm going to make the pixel glasses, like the cool pixel glasses with the like the pixel highlights on. I'm going to make the full glasses out of Lego, and then I'm going to wear them on for the rest of the stream because they're super cool, or until I get fed up of them. I'm not sure I'm going to see out of them, actually, thinking about it. I don't know if I've thought this through entirely, but that's the way I roll. We're going to make them. It's going to be fun. So I hope you can join me. I probably will start that tomorrow. So unless you hear otherwise, assume that my next stream will be tomorrow. We're going to make the pixel glasses. It's going to be awesome. You definitely need to watch me. Starting around about 5 o'clock tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.